Hello and hopefully welcome back. Today, this is really exciting for me. I have a new ink day. As everybody knows, or hopefully everybody knows, yesterday was Fountain Pen Day, and my favorite fountain pen company, Esterbrook, released their new mascot, which is this adorable little pigeon, and they released a whole ink collection for it, including stickers and a couple of other fun things. I immediately ordered them. Anybody who knows me knows I'm obsessed with birds and I love pigeons. So this was right up my alley. I cut it open, but I haven't looked at anything yet because I wanted to do the first swatching and everything on video. So we'll see how it goes. You can see this, I'm already so excited. Yeah, so it comes with a little stamp. I have never used stamps in my journal, so I don't really know how this is gonna go, but I've heard that you can just do them with ink. Oh, that's gonna be really cute. I think this is a design on the stamp. You can see it's a little pigeon with the USA because they're based in New York, which is how it got to me so quick. That is the thing I want to say. Props to the shipping company because absolutely amazing job. I ordered this yesterday and here it is. No accelerated shipping, just the standard fare, and it got here in record time. Then the next things I was super excited for was it comes with this beautiful little sticker sheet. Oh my god, there's two. That's even better. I had no idea I was gonna do that. So looks like we have, I don't think they've named this pigeon yet because I feel like I would know that. But it's really cute. They have the pigeon and then the pigeon with the background and then some pigeons with the letters. Oh, he's sitting down. That's very cute. This is the only one I'm confused by. It's like a rosy edition of the pigeon. It's very cute, but I don't particularly know why that's happening. Not my business, I guess, but these will definitely get a lot of use for me. I also like this is going to be matching with the stamp. That's fun. This is the other thing. The next thing is going to be the ink, but this is the postcard that comes with it. And it is, yeah, a fully fledged postcard. It's not like a little print postcard, which is kind of fun. I do like this edging, and I think this is fairly similar design to like the background pigeon I was calling it, and I think he's just so goofy. I absolutely love him. I know this was in collaboration. Yep, there it is. And Nosak, I hope I said that right. You can see her Instagram hopefully right there. It was a collaboration piece done with her, and I hope they keep it going because absolutely beautiful artwork. Very excitedly is the ink. I have to say, I have the Coffee Monsters co-collab from Esterbrook, and they always nail it on the boxes. Always beautiful. They have this kind of signature tie, and I just have to find a way to keep this because this is adorable. Let's see how we can get this open. And I believed they called this the pigeon poop ink set, which I think is really funny. This is supposed to be kind of a plum shade, so not exactly pigeon poop, but still really cute. And yeah, this is the same sticker that's in the sticker sheet, which is super fun. Comes in the signature little Esterbrook bottle. Don't know what size this is though, probably about 30 milliliters. Which I think is the perfect size for me personally. I can fill an ink, or a pen, I should say, a couple of times from this and still have no issues. So let's get swatching. Super fun. I'm using these random watercolor brushes I found on Amazon. They kind of came in a pack of 3. They're like little travel ones. I think any brand will work, just kind of to get ink on the page. Let's see. Oh yeah, that is a very nice deep plum color. Yeah. Beautiful. Ironically, right before this, I ended up losing my dip pen. I had a Pilot dip pen and it just evaporated into thin air. So I don't know why I closed that. So instead of a dip pen, I'm just gonna use this Onyx TWSBI I have, fill it up some, and see how we get going with some writing. I typically use a diamine. Oh, why is this not working right now? There it is. A diamine ink with my TWSBIs, and for whatever reason I tend to not really like that combination. I think the diamine inks are just a little too wet for this TWSBI nib, which is gonna be a fine, I believe. Yeah, it's gonna be a fine. So yeah, even in that fine, you can see those really pretty shades setting in. I don't even, is this like called pigeon poop? I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that name. I think it's quite funny. That is very cute. Of course, anyone that has dogs know they leave their mark everywhere. So of course there's dog hair. Very nice. Does smear a bit, but that tends to happen with these fountain pen inks. Super pretty. I have not seen anybody else talk about this ink yet. I mean, obviously it released yesterday, and I was really lucky to be able to get it so quickly. So one thing I want to do right after I play with this stamp, again, I don't have any stamps in my collection, so I'm just going to try and do a really light wash of ink over this and see how it goes. Hopefully it works out okay. I want to show you the other purple I have in my collection. I think it's a diamine amethyst, but we can double check as a kind of a reference point for some people that haven't seen it or wouldn't know what to expect. I totally did it lopsided. Too much ink. Okay, I think with a little bit more practice I could be into this, or I should just do the easy route and get an ink stamping pad. I've heard that the carbon ones are quite good, like the platinum carbon ink stamp pads, but if anybody has any recommendations, please let me know. But that is, I think that's going to be the best one that we get, and that is definitely very cute. Anybody that doesn't know, I live right next to New York, so I think I'll use that a lot, which is really exciting. So yeah, I have Amazing Amethyst by Diamine, and I'm just going to get another one of these paint pens, brushes, whatever they are, so it doesn't get stuck. And they come in a couple different sizes, so the ink swatches aren't going to be perfectly the same, but hopefully we can get a good comparison going. Yeah, you can immediately see that Pigeon Poop by Esterbrook, I guess, has a lot more red leaning tendencies, where I think this one almost leans like a blue-gray. This one's definitely a nice plum. That almost makes me think it might be closer to Diamine Writer's Blood. I also have that one. I have a kind of the Signal. I also have a bunch of ink dyed onto my nails, which is kind of a weird look, but alas, it is my fate. See, like this one's really tiny, so let's see how good of a swatch we can get with it. I might actually even, I like using the back sometimes, so you can see by it being covered with ink, because I think it does spread the ink rather nicely. But with those dark red shades, I wonder if it's even closer with Writer's Blood instead. Let's try and thin that out where we can. So kind of to bring it all together, I'll do a couple more writing samples a little closer down. So I don't know. Up here I felt like it was drying very red, and I will say over here we're mostly dry. It's just kind of in this darker area that we still have a little bit to go. I don't know, I think this is, for me personally, a very nice addition to my collection. I don't have any like plum shades like this, which is going to be amazing. But yeah, that's the ink comparisons that I have. Again, this stamp I think is beautiful quality, and I'm so excited that they have picked such a quintessential icon of New York to be their mascot. Super, super cute. So yeah, in recap, For pen day specifically, this was all about $19, but I think they valued it up to $30. So if you're wanting this, get it now. If not, then hopefully you enjoyed this video and are excited to see other inks I talk about. Again, shout out to the box and their shipping team because everything was amazing. Okay, thank you guys. See you later.